Hi guys! Today I want to make this bracelet with you. Well, not exactly this bracelet, because this is gold and silver, and I want to just today turn it around for video and you know, just kind of do this in the reverse colors. So that would be, instead of gold, I'll be using silver, and for the Diamond Duos silver I would be using gold. So I want to just kind of change it around, have two different bracelets. Now this bracelet is a little bit too big for me. There's a pretty big area you need for your clasp, so I will make it a size smaller than the one that I already made. But I will measure this for you and will write down how much you need for the clasp area so that your bracelet won't be too big when you put it on. I'm going to take it off right now for a second. So, these are the new AVA beads. I really love them, and as you can see they're kind of sparkly because they're shiny. So, and I got some rondelles in here. These are not Swarovski, by the way. These are just the regular rondelles. I got them from Potomac. I'm also using a little bit of a different color that goes better with the silver. So, but the colors for these you can find in my Etsy shop, where the pattern is. You can just copy all those colors that I used for this one. Today I want to show you how to do this, and we're going to do this with the silver AVA beads. I also wanted to say, if you go to my Etsy shop and you want more than one pattern, I have a coupon code going. It's Black Friday 2016, that's the coupon code. When you put everything in your cart and you check out, then you can enter the coupon code. But I will leave a link to a video exactly how that's done underneath here, also in the area. The coupon code goes on until December 1st. So, and I wanted to tell you, if you're going to buy anything in my shop from between now and December 1st, everything is going to be used for the book. My book proposal needs to be in before the end of the year. That's what I promised Kalmbach Books, and I would like to keep my promise. I'm almost there with my 3 proposals. One of my friends is right now checking my grammar and proofreading, essentially. And my patterns are already done, so when she's done proofreading, I'm done to put in my proposal. And it's going to be a book about Art Deco, so I hope you will like it, and I hope Kalmbach will accept it, but if not, I already decided that I would go self-publish on Amazon. So, yeah, let's get started. What do we need? Well, we need some AVA beads, and this is Crystal Labrador Full. So that's what you need, and you can find these on the Potomac website, because Potomac is the owner. They patented it, but the original design, the shape, that's mine. I did that. So it didn't work with the original design, but the bead holes changed in the areas where I wanted them, actually, but that's okay. These are even better because I can do even more with them. So what else do we need? I got some Czech Crystal Labrador seed beads 15-0. I got some regular silver lined seed beads 15-0. I got some gold galvanized yellow seed beads 11-0. And I got the rondelles, which are transparent purple, metallic transparent purple, and that's number 32002, also from the Potomac Bead Company website. And these are the Diamond Duos, and they're gold coated, number 58000. These are also from Potomac, and these are also from Potomac, and these are O beads metallic silver. So that's what we're going to be using, and of course Fireline size 0.006, and I got about 2 meters of that we're going to be starting with. And I'm going to run that through my beeswax. And people ask me, why do you run that through your beeswax since that's already waxed? Well, I noticed that it even strengthen it even more, and it doesn't get so tangled up easily, and yeah, damages less. So put that on the needle. I have to change glasses these days also, because I'm getting more and more blind. But, well, I'm not actually blind, but my eyes are giving away little by little. We're going to start off with the AVA bead. Now the AVA beads do have a little bit of a damage to them. That's because they don't go into the tumbler. They're all done by hand, each one of them. So if you see like a scratch on there, just turn it around and see if you got the more smooth side over there. And it turns out that most of the time you have a more smooth side on one side and then on the other side. So just put your needle through the first hole of the AVA bead and pull your threads through. Now we're going to pick up an O bead, and we're going to pick up a diamond duo, and just basically pick them up by the top. And which I mean by the top is where you put them like that and you pick them up at the top like that, with of course the bulgy side on the front. And we're going to pick up another O bead, and we're going to go into the other hole of the AVA right there. And just hold on to that end tail, because we're not going to be knotting anything. And you need your end tail later because we've got to add a clasp. 5 Silverline 15-0 seed beads. And we're going to go into the top right here. And we're going to add another 5 15-0 Silverline seed beads. And we're going to go through in the bottom hole the diamond, the O bead, the diamond duo, and the O bead. And that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to just continue to go around to get to the next part. Now, in order to make this thread tight, we have to go around one more time, okay? So, go back through the 5. The AVA, the 5, and again through the AVA, the O bead, the diamond duo, and the AVA. Okay, now this is tight. We're going to go up the 5 Silverline seed beads, and we're going to pick up another AVA, but this time we're going to go in that direction, okay? So we're going to pick up the AVA. I'm going to check which side is less damaged. That would be this one. Well, it's not really damaged, it's just not tumbled. So there, we got that on there. Then we need the Labrador Silver 15-0, and I'm going to pick up a Labrador, a Rondelle, and another 15-0 Labrador. And I'm going to go into that other hole right there. I'm going to pick up 5 Silverlined again, into the bottom hole, into the 5 seed beads, Silverlined, into the AVA, the Labrador, the Rondelle, the Labrador, and the AVA, and just make sure you got them all. Best thing to do is check the back now and then. And we're going to go down in the 5 seed beads again. And then you're going to pick up the next one, which one is going to go that way again. So I'm going to pick up this one, and then we're going to add that another O bead, pick up that diamond duo from the top like that, another O bead, and into that other hole right there. And we're going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silver lined, and it's going to go in that top hole. We're going to go down, and we're going to go into the AVA, the O bead, the diamond duo, and the O bead. And sometimes you can't pick up the AVA that's behind there, and go into that AVA. Now make sure that that's tight. Okay, and then we're going to do this one again, and then you're just going to continue until you got the right size. And make sure you don't forget the space length in between the bracelet, the front and the back. So don't forget that you still need that room for your clasp, okay? I'm adding my last one, and I'm finishing up like I started off with the diamond duo. And also on this side, I'm going to go around another time to make sure that everything is nicely secured on this side. So just one more time around like you did when you started at the beginning. You also went around an extra time to make sure that everything was secured. Okay, and I'm going to leave my thread right there, and I'm going to start all over again with a new thread, and then I'm going to position this out like that. And when we start with the new thread, we start on the other side and we start connecting both sides. So it's basically sort of a netting project. See, you got this side done now, and then we're going to add this side and then connect it also in the middle. Now, if you almost ran out of thread while you did your first side, for your next side you will need some extra thread. So just give it a little bit more than what you started with, because when we're going to do this side we also have to add the seed beads, which means we basically go from one side to another back again. So we're going to use up more thread for the second part. So I got 2 meters. That was actually enough for me for one side. So I got another 2 meters for the other side. But if you used up your 2 meters, then use a meter, an extra half meter for the connecting side. Here we're going to, for the other side, we're going to begin with this first bead again, which is this bead. And we're going to go in there, and we're going to pick up an O bead, and now we're going to pick up the diamond duo on this side. I'm going to pick up another O bead, and we're going to pick up the AVA bead. Like that, and then just pull your thread through. And hold on to your thread. Add your 5 seed beads silver. Make sure you don't tangle up with your other thread. Add another 5 seed beads after going into the AVA. Into this one. And again, we're going to go all the way around to secure that thread at the end. See, it's still sliding. So, one more time around. Through the 5 seed beads. Into the AVA. Into the 5 seed beads. Into the AVA, the O bead, the diamond duo and the O bead, and back into the AVA. And that should secure it now. Just make sure it's nice and tight. So, up to 5 again, picking up another AVA, that's going to go here, picking up the Labrador, the Rondelle and the Labrador into the other AVA bead hole, picking up the 5 seed beads into the AVA and up the 5 silver lined, now back in the AVA, the Labrador, the Rondelle and the AVA, down the 5 seed beads, and we're going to pick up 4 Labrador seed beads, 1 gold 11-0, and 4 more Labrador seed beads. And we're going to cross over into these 5 silver lined. And pull that close. And we're going to go into the AVA, the Rondelle, the Labrador, and the AVA. And we're going down the silver, and we're going to pick up 4 Labrador, and we're going to go into that gold 11-0 right there, and we're going to pick up another 4 Labrador, and we're going to go into these 11-0 silver lined. And that's how you connect both sides. Now we're going to go continue on our way. And you're going to pick up only the silvers, silver lined. Be careful, don't go through the Labradors. So that's 5 silver lined. The next AVA bead. One O bead into the diamond duo. Another O bead and into the AVA. 5 silver lined seed beads. into the AVA. Be careful, you only pick up the 5 silver lined seed beads. Into the AVA, the O bead, the diamond duo and the O bead. And into that AVA. Up again. Picking up the next AVA. A Labrador, a rondelle and a Labrador into the other side. Picking up 5 into the bottom, into the 5, and here's where we connect again. So we're going to go around into the 5, and then we're going to pick up 4 Labradors again. One, 2, 3, 4 Labradors, 1 gold, and another 4 Labradors, and we're going to go into the other side right here. Through all of these, the silver lines, picking up 4 Labradors, 1, 2, 3, 4, into that gold, straight down, picking up 4 Labradors again, and into these silver lined. So, just continue until you've gone to all the way to the end, and I will show you how to add the clasp and the clasp loops. Okay, for the clasp, we're going to go and add the a needle on the other side now. I still have my needle on the right side, right here, and I'm going to add the needle on the end. And I'm going to pick up 2 Labradors 15-0 on both needles, and 1 rondelle on my right needle. I'm going to pull that down, and I'm going to push that through on the other side, so crossing the threads in the rondelle. Next, I'm going to put 2 Labradors on both sides of the needle, and I'm going to cross that in an 11-0 gold. Like that. And now I'm going to start with my right needle, and I'm going to pick up 6 or 5 seed beads, 15-0, the Labradors, and I'm going to go around in the seed beads, and I'm going to do that like 3 times. So all the way around. And one more time. Because your clasp is on there, so you might as well make it as strong as possible. And if 2 times will do it, because you also need to go through there with the other needle, then that's fine too. But I got a thread that's a little thinner, because I'm using the, let me see that, the Berkeley's Fireline, like that, and it's 0.13 millimeters instead of the 0.15, so doing the extra one. Now, go down 2, and then into the rondelle and into the Labrador, into the AVA, the O bead, the Diamond Duo, and the O bead. And I'm going to go into the next AVA, and then I'm going to go up the 5 silver lined seed beads. I'm going to go into the top right here through all these beads coming out of the AVA, and I'm going to go down through all these beads coming out of the 11O. You gotta make sure you got them all though. There. And that's where my knot's gonna be. But first we're gonna go around with this thread. So one time to make sure that that's tight. In the 11O, the 2 Labradors, to the other side of the rondelle, into that one, pushing that through here, and the AVA, and up and around. And all the way down, and now in front of the 11O. And then we're going to double knot, and we're going to push the thread away into the 11O, and the 11O Labradors and the seed beads, and here's where we cut that off, and then the other one goes right in here. It's a little shorter, so I'm going to already grab that, put that on the needle, put that in there, and then put that thread on the needle. There, and now I can push it through. And now you need to do the same thing on the other side with the two threads. And then you're basically all done. You add a jump ring on one side, a jump ring and a lobster clasp on the other side, and you should be all done. And here I have my finished project. It's very flexible, as you can see, and I really love it. It lays very flat on the skin. I used myself 30 AVA beads for this. I don't know if you have packages of 30, but if you got more, don't worry about it, because I have a couple of projects where I just used 2 AVA beads for earrings or 4 AVA beads for earrings. So you know, you won't have anything left over. I'll promise you that, if you like the other tutorials that I'm making. So I'm definitely trying to make some more tutorials with less AVA beads, so whatever you got left over you can use for those. Anyway, sorry I haven't been around so much. I hope to be around some more next year, but I'm focusing on the book. I'm a little ahead there, so I hope to have some more time to make some more videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye-bye.